Hey, I'm Sam Dalton. My name is.
Alright, I'm Miguel Figueroa.
I started at a very young age. Just gravitated towards it. Started when I was like 5, drawing Batman and just dinosaurs with like lasers shooting out of it and rockets and just whatever I wanted to draw. And just from there, just stuck with it since school. Always was the kid in class that just was able to draw stuff. So
When I was a kid, I was always a fan of graffiti. So I would like walk around my neighborhoods and there would always be like graffiti around and stuff. So like that really inspired me. I was just like, 5 years old, kindergarten kid, and anything that I could really look at and copy, that's kind of like where my inspiration came from. So I always did like graffiti stuff, and then eventually that turned into like poetry and music.
it's a big one.
Yeah, honestly I think there's a lot of confusion in the world towards like what true spirituality really is or where it comes from. A lot of people like to meddle in the cult and what it can bring according to like, light and darkness and vibes and all kinds of stuff. But honestly, like the truth for me, and not even for me, but like just the truth in general according to what Jesus said is, it's Jesus, dude. And through Jesus Christ, like, I was able not only to like fix my view on life, but I was giving a direction to like look up and really reach deep inside of me and see what God wanted me to do for Him, because everything that we do is to glorify Him in the end.
I think there's a big confusion with people that they think that, if I really follow after God, like I can't accept all of this art that I want to come out of me, but that's not at all what the Bible says. Or as being made in the image of God, we're so deeply ingrained into us to want to create. So it's inseparable. Like God and art, it's the same thing. Intrinsic beauty of these things. It's how I see God. Following God has allowed me to see art at its truest, purest form, and to draw out of me what He wants me to be. We got David, kind of a design that Mickey thought of. We wanted to do David and Goliath, and we wanted to give this kind of like a more modern rendition of David. That was, of course, Mickey's idea. We wanted to give him, these modern shoes,
Some
Nikes, and like a jersey.
So like, really it's just like, don't let anything discourage you, really, and all is possible with God. Like the war has already been won.
So we hope that it's a conversation starter. That's kind of why we made it bloody too, is like so people have to look at it. Kids will be like, well, that's brutal. Like so many conversations can come from this piece.
Cool, man. Yeah, so I mean, honestly for me, it's just about Jesus, man, and Jesus said that if you love Him, you'll obey His commands. So, always stay true to that. Keep yourself in prayer. Always read your word, dude. And straight up, man, shout out to the Mix for allowing us to do this. Super good time, dude. A lot of awesome memories.
It was just a lot of fun. I think I learned through this that if you're in the will of God, if you, like Miguel said before, if you obey His commandments, then He's gonna put you where you always wanted to be. He's gonna blow your mind if you just let Him do it and you trusted Him. He's gonna be like, hey, come here, come paint a huge thing at a skate park, and that's how it happened. And I just learned through this that God takes us places that we always wanted to be just by having faith in Him. But come check out the Mix. It's a great place to skate, to hang out, to check out art, to think. And yeah, have fun.